question or what?
Hold on. So again, KG, I know I hate to ask you this, but you know, don't ask the question until you ready for somebody to answer, or at least say, hey, this is a rhetorical question or something like that. Because when you ask the question, and you're not the only one to do this, it's just, you know, I don't know where it went wrong, but put your question at the end so that way somebody can answer it.
Okay, just whoever wants to answer that is supporting this whole thing. What is the evidence? And secondly, why can't they have it? Like, if other countries can have it, why can't they have it?
Okay, you done? Okay. First of all, hi everybody. Second of all, Sword, I don't know how the fuck you get this patient. Like, where the fuck you get this patient from? Honestly, you being so patient. Hey, what is your name? Keji. Do you ever question your daddy for what he does in his life? Do you get the question, daddy? America is your daddy and everybody's daddy. You understand that?
That's because you're delusional.
Delusional or not delusional. Yeah, delusional or not delusional. America is your daddy and everybody else.
Of course, then that's the food that you got.
They don't need none of this fucking bullshit that you're talking about. They feel like that's what they gotta do, they will do it. And no one, anyone else can do shit about it. That's it. Period.
Hold on, KG. That wasn't an answer to your question. Here's the answer to it. We never allowed North Korea to get nuclear weapons. We was 100%, 2,000% against it from that type of entity from getting a nuclear weapon. Actually, hold on. That's my point right there. Hold on. But this guy's triggered because he has this extreme bias. KG, I don't know what country you're from, but you're biased. Let me say this as well. We actually reduce. There is about between Russia and America about in the high levels of it about 60 or 50,000 nuclear warheads. We reduced it down. So we're not trying to. We were 100% against North Korea. They secretly did it. And like I said before you came into the room, how they did is this. They partnered with Russia. Russia nuclear scientists went to North Korea and helped them develop it eventually. Same thing they did with Iran, KG. If you follow the news in the last couple of years, Russia nuclear scientists went down there as well on the same track. So when this country is saying, you got to answer this. Why has Iran been saying death to America, giving weapons to Russia? Answer me this. Why did the Ayatollah kill 30,000 of its own civilians? So if they killed 30,000 of its own civilians, you don't think that they will kill us and use a nuclear bomb against our allies and us? Make that make sense. You can have common sense on these right quick. Hold on. That's no excuse. That's no excuse. You can't say, oh, you killed people, so in Kiji mind, therefore America has killed people. Kiji is okay for them to develop a nuclear bomb and to kill us. That's what he just said. That's what he means by that. And that's the problem with people like Kiji. He's trying to justify and use some type of fake outrage to justify Iran to get nuclear weapons because he's against America. That's what Kiji is. This is crazy. It's obvious.
I'm not against.
Go ahead, bro. You for the reading.
Selective, what's it called?
How many people have Chill. What country you come from? What country you come from?
Iran.
Are you from Iran? Are you from Iran?
I'm not. Just chill.
Oh, okay. So what country are you from? What country are you from?
I'm just thinking logically.
So now, no.
Circle back, Nathan, because I want to get three want to respond as well, so that KG 3, and then go open it back up.
Yeah, you're talking about, they chanted this, Iran killed its people, North Korea have been killing its people, American police, IC, they've been killing its people, your government have been killing innocent kids on an island. Subsequently, nothing has been done about it. Then you try to become the police to going back there to bomb the people, to create a kind of salvation to his people. I'm asking you again, Nathan, what did Gaddafi, what did he do to the U.S. that the U.S. went to Gaddafi, went to Libya to do the same thing which they are doing in Iraq presently? What did Gaddafi do to these people?
right, just for this, I'm from America. Where are you from? I don't even know who. I mean, I just want to understand the context, like where you coming from. I don't know if you're Iranian. I don't know if you're from Pakistan. I don't know if you're from Libya. And why are you keeping it a secret? I just want to know who I'm talking to, Kiji. Can you please explain it to what country you come from?
Wakanda.
Have a conversation. Kiji, don't be ashamed. I just saying where I'm from, and that's going to help me understand who I'm talking to. No, why are you trying to deflect it? Why are you not saying it? But brother, what about your country? What about your country? You see, you talking about all other countries except where your country from? Are you Iranian? I'm gonna ask you again. Are you from Iran? You said no. What country are you from? So who cares if you? I ain't gonna. It's crazy.
Who cares what the fuck you have to say? Who cares?
My friend.
I ain't gonna lie, Teddy. You telling you.
My friend, welcome.
And that come get
Happy pre-Shabbos, my friend.
Just don't wait. You're supposed to.
Happy pre-Shabbos. Welcome to the New Fact Show, hosted by the Universe. Many people say Rabboni Shalom 1,000 times a day because when you say Master of the Universe or Lord of the Earth, we finally get to the truth that at your birth and at your death, you're going to look back, you're going to say to yourself, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Because, my friend, every man and every woman is born on average with 2.5 trillion seconds to live. Or is it 2.5 billion? I can't remember. I think it's 2.5 billion seconds you get. Yeah, that's right. Everybody born a billionaire. It's a question of how you're going to spend your time. Welcome, my friend.
Welcome.
My friend, did you know that every human is born on average with 2.5 billion seconds to live?
Yeah, you're a billionaire. Well, a little bit less now. About a half a billionaire.
So what are you doing this Shabbos, my friend?
I am doing some work on the computer. Very
Computer.
congested here.
Computer.
Yes, I'm planning my lesbian nature walks.
Son, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Well, Dad, I think there's going to be a technological communication revolution. So I'm going to basically sit on Clubhouse all day and then plan lesbian nature walks as a living.
Son, that's brilliant.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's retarded.
I mean, you said you were like a hardcore socialist communist, right?
I was. And now I'm not. What am I now? What am I? I mean, I'm gonna make money from teaching this basket. I don't know. I mean, some people are really struggling. I mean, at least I don't know. I mean, at least my job's not gonna get replaced by AI.
Oh, really? People won't make baskets. They'll just watch AI videos of people making baskets.
Right, of AI people.
Yeah, eventually AI, the viewers will be replaced by AI as well. The AI will it'll just be a robotic software universe. You're redundant. Have you,
People signed up for my whistle making workshop on May 30th. So far, they've donated $15 for making whistles. Do you know how to make a whistle?
Did you know I'm the world's greatest whistler?
Did you know when society ends, I'll be able to make a whistle?
Did you know that I was given a Grammy award for being the best musical whistler in the universe?
I didn't know that. Can you whistle through your teeth? I can't do it because I'm laughing. That's beautiful. That's very nice. That is very nice.
I told you I was given a Grammy for having the sexiest lips, the most musically talented lips. I've had girls say to me, "Can I sit on your face?"
Wow, really?
Yeah, and I was like, "You just want to sit on my face? Well, will I be able to breathe as you're smothering my face with your pussy?" And they say, "I don't know. That's not my problem." And I said, "Well, you're gonna have to at least give me a chance to breathe if you're gonna."
Bring it on.
My favorite quote of yours of all time is "Hit him again, Daniel." I really felt it. Like I was there with you, and I was like, "He's right. Hit him again. Hit him again."
Do you know what that's from?
No.
It's from Rocky.
Oh yeah.
When he's fighting. Or no, maybe it's from the Karate Kid. Daniel is in the Karate Kid.
You know what's funny is that movie Rocky makes a lot of assumptions about the old guy who trains Rocky, like as if that guy has some kind of like huge historical boxing legacy, as opposed to just like being a homeless guy cleaning the gym. You know, like do we really know the backstory of his coach?
That's an unexplored Rocky movie. Is the backstory of Mick.
Oh my God, bro.
That's a good idea. That's like a good Rocky franchise movie. Is young Mick.
We should try to contact Sylvester, but he'll just steal our idea. He's like that.
I'm sure it's occurred to him in the past to do a Mick story.
Get this like ugly
Young
midget
Mick.
Irish guy. See, he was like a little guy, so like the movie, you know. See, that's what I was saying. Is like maybe the legacy of Mick is not as beautiful and as pretty as we think it is.
Mick. Book.
Danny, welcome to the show. If I had a child, I wouldn't even consider for a second taking photos of him or her and putting them on the internet.
Yeah, I can't imagine putting your kid on Clubhouse.
That would be like their
That's
choice,
crazy.
not my choice. I believe in children's choice, meaning that like
Cute kid.
when they're 17,
But, I mean,
18,
the
they want to
next
start.
picture is like, look at the other picture.
Anyways, you get what my point, Danny, is that people on here are actually. There's like 1% of people here are your friends. 99% of people here are your foes. And I mean that's not just for me. I think that's like on average. That's my friend. That's probably to me one of the more disappointing parts of life, is that you would think that people would be on your side, but it's so small. So as like a persuader or influencer, you have to realize that like a very small part of your audience actually even likes you and supports you, and that they would actually have more joy in your defeat and destruction and your downfall than your liberation.
I know that all too well. You don't have to tell me that. That's my biggest problem. I have to tell me the opposite of that. I gotta stop thinking about that. Oh, that's all I think about. That's my problem. That's all I think about. That's exactly my problem.
You really think that way? I mean, I don't think that way. I think that leading the people is like what they say in the Tao Te Ching, that the sage views them as straw dogs. And what do you do to a straw dog? Brock, welcome to the room.
Hello, shalom.
Shalom, Rabbona Shalom, Baruch
Hello,
atah
shalom.
Adonai. Have you learned Hebrew yet?
No, my dad knows it. I don't.
Oh. Well, you should start studying Hebrew, and you should start studying the Quran as well, because I think starting fake Islamic churches will be a big moneymaker in the future. It's just a competition for, who can call or who can organize. Really, if you can demonstrate intelligence, you would think that people would be attracted to it. But it turns out people are actually more interested in the Jerry Springer show than, learning anything. And I can't fault them for that, because in terms of entertainment versus education, choosing entertainment is the easiest option. And guess what nature does? Nature always chooses option E for easy. And so there's no shame in taking the shortcut, in my opinion. But this is the Lou Fact Show. This is Universe, your friend Daria. Welcome to the room. Beautiful Daria, gracing us with her presence. An angel, a queen, a goddess. Danny, do you want to come up and give us the Shema for the day? Daria, welcome.
Hello.
Daria, are you Jewish?
What did you say?
Are you Jewish?
Shema Yisrael.
Oh my God.
Hello?
No, I'm not. I think I'm not.
Oh, you think you're not? Okay, well, sorry, I was going to ask you to say the Shema, but Danny can come up and say it, I'm sure. Daria, are you from Europe?
Yes, I am.
That's exciting. You have no friends here, and so I want to encourage you to start making more friends with people and see how that influences your life. Probably for the worse, but that's okay. You can overcome.
Yes, you're right.
Do you know how to overcome?
No.
The first part of overcoming is massive amounts of stimulation applied forcefully in a concentrated spot. Now, if you're going to come correctly, you have to let your partner know whether or not you're close to achieving a come. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, let's move this conversation forward. Brock, what's on your agenda today?
Well, I am setting up my new place, about to go grab some lunch, and then try to get this production company off the ground.
Rabbona Shalom. Sounds like you're overcoming.
I am. Only thanks to my clubhouse friends.
Wow, Rabbona Shalom.
Should I be concerned that my website is kind of fucked up because the hosting company is based in Israel? Like maybe they're falling apart and then I should get a different website company? 100%. This shit is kind of like, why isn't my shit working here? Do you know a good host company? When I had a website, we went through Bluehost. Is that still good or no? I don't know. This is Wix. I have Wix.
Yeah, I use Wix too, and I don't want to cancel it because it ranks, and it gets views, but the campaign is over, so I don't know. I'm thinking.
I put a lot of work into my Wix website here, but it's not. Shit is kind of fucking up right now.
What's the domain name?
Rewildmain.org. Rewild? Rewild, like become wild again.
Wow.
Rewild.
Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Wow. Who we are. Wow. You could put this on Tumblr and never pay a monthly fee, just pay your annual domain registration.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you go click at the top? You see where it says home about upcoming?
Mm-hmm.
Can you, speaking of overcoming, now let's talk about upcoming. Can you click on the word that says upcoming?
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me, like scroll down a little bit and tell me, do you see the upcoming events or do you just see
Yeah, I see the upcoming events. April
the
12th,
lady
invasive,
holding the
bittersweet.
basket?
I can't even
Okay.
reach the site.
Can you, okay, so that's a problem. You can't even reach the site.
Oh my God,
He can't
pine
reach
needle
the site.
baskets.
Right, so wait, John, can you scroll down and tell me, it's organized by date. So scroll to the bottom and tell me if you see, there should be a Wild Edibles walking tour on May 16th, but I
Yeah.
can only see one on May 5th, and the one on May 16th is not listed.
I see it, and I can buy tickets.
Oh, see? Well,
$30
that's- I
a
don't know
piece.
Why is it worth $3? Is that it?
$30 a ticket?
Oh, yeah. Something like that. Is that right?
Hit him again, Daniel.
How much should it be? 25?
10, not 11, 10, not 9. What the fuck you try? 3 for 1? Holy
10,
fuck.
not 11. 10, not 9. It can't be 10. You know what's $10 these days? Is a cup of coffee from Starbucks. It's $10. That's how much it is. Riding on the bus is $10. That's how much it takes to take the bus is $10.
Simon, welcome.
Simon, go ahead and jump in.
Thank you. I just want to know how much it costs to jump in.
$10.
Simon, welcome.
Simon, who pays for you to be on Clubhouse all the time? Is it the Atlas Society?
No, it's not no like that. I just have no like.
Oh, now I can see it.
I didn't know you had 2 profiles, Simon. I have 5, 4, 3.
I had 7 up until Bema and She-Wolf, those fucking banshees, came in my room, talked a bunch of shit, and then left and reported the room, and then they deleted all my accounts. It was either
Dang, I
them
think
or Dr.
You're on
Adams.
the app more than I am, though.
Damn.
Like, I mean, who's paying you? Like, is it the 7K from BB or what?
Are you going to show the lamb?
No?
I'm waiting for BB Kapara to give me that 7,000. He said he would.
Oh man, I heard BB Kapar doing like voice impersonations the other day. That shit was funny.
Oh, Simon left. I was gonna ask what day he was coming to the States.
Simon didn't want to jump in.
Simon had to go back to his Atlas Society real quick.
Hold on.
He believes that personal priorities are more important than public priorities. And I have to agree with him. However, there is a time and a place when public priorities supersede private interests. And do you know under what special circumstances that may apply? No?
All right, I'm going to make it $25 a person.
I'm just being facetious. You could make it $29.99.
Okay, how much does it cost you?
Hit him again, Daniel.
Yeah.
How much does it cost you?
It's free. What do you mean? How much does it cost
Okay,
me to
are you like
walk
giving
around?
them edibles? Like, are you giving them drugs?
Yeah, I give them little candied acorns, and I give them. Sometimes I bring some homemade wine, and we drink wine that I made.
Okay, like what's the value of like what you give these people?
I would say $25 or $30 per person is the value.
No, like what does it cost you?
It doesn't cost me anything. I walk over to the park by my house. There's a bunch of fat lesbians there. I walk around, I point at them, I say, this is a dandelion.
Okay, you
This
have to
is an
business.
oak
You're bringing
tree.
edibles. The
This
edibles
is a
cost me
rose
money.
bush. No,
How
I give them an acorn each. Literally, they each get one acorn, and they eat it. They each get an
What is an acorn?
It's an oak nut. It is the seed. It is the fruit and the seed contained in one.
So you're not giving them edibles. You're giving them a.
It is edible. An acorn is edible, but it must be leached of its tannic acid and then roasted and rolled in sugar. And
I
then
tried
gets an
eating
acorn.
one by itself.
Don't
because
do
I'm
that.
From a kid.
No, that's not what you do. You don't do that.
I did that in 4th grade because I had a crush on a kid that would eat acorns.
Well, you had a crush on a retard.
I don't know. He was really hot and like Swedish. Okay, so
My boss
and a
on the
Jehovah's
Swedish.
Witness. You know what? He never would stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I get so confused. But then I realized I learned like the best joke ever because one time Jay-Z, he didn't stand for the pledge, and I called him a Jehovah Witness.
Danny, how many seconds on average does a human being live?
5,000, 2,500, 6,000 minutes. How do you measure a year?
That's right. Very good.
In sunsets.
It turns out it's 2.5 billion seconds. And so every second that you spend on Clubhouse is a second you will never get back off of Clubhouse. And so it's important that when we use this conference call app, we use it for good, not for evil.
You think I'm evil?
No. No. But can you say the Shema for us?
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
You see, the greatest thing about the Greater Israel Project is not that it's limited to its neighboring countries. The great thing about the Israel...
I don't know the second part. That's about as Jewish as the thing my mom taught me. It's just the Shema. That's it. Sometimes she would say it to me before I go to sleep.
Bono Shalom.
Maybe she did Shabbat like 3 times a year.
I was dating this Moroccan Israeli chick, totally in love, and then she had like a dinner party, and she invited her ex-boyfriend to her dinner party. And I told her afterwards, I was like, did you used to date that guy? And she was like, yeah. And I said, do you really think it's appropriate to invite an ex-boyfriend to a dinner party or a dinner that we're having? And she's like, oh, I didn't really think about it that way. And I said, well, it's very hurtful to my feelings. Could you imagine if I invited some girl I used to fuck here, to come to our dinner party? Would you appreciate some random slut from my past coming to have dinner with us? Hey, Nitha, welcome!
Thanks.
Nitha, you're always welcome here, even though you kicked me out of your rooms.
That was probably Zach.
You know why you're welcome here, Nitha? Not because you have a charming personality. There's a second part to that, but I won't follow up with it.
Is it her tip? Hello? Am I allowed in here because of my tip?
Hello?
No.
Hello? Why?
Hello?
Are you telling me I don't have good tits at all?
No, you're a beautiful woman, but that's not the purpose of this room. Nitha is going to do a tarot card reading for us.
No, I didn't
I
want
thought
to do
this
that.
was the Lou Fact Show.
Yeah, this is the Lou Fact Show.
When are they gonna take me away, Mom?
Nitha, do you have any... Nitha, what's your power word? What's your favorite power word for the day? What's your favorite magic word for the day, Nitha? Danny? Okay, Danny, what's your magic word of the day?
I have to go through these clothes and figure it out. So
Okay, Brock, what is your magic word of the day, Brock?
Me being
Alright.
Zach with his bobblehead picture.
Okay, so if Nita's in the room, my word is prestidigitation.
Okay, my friend, what is your magic word of the day?
Document.
Document. Mario, what's your magic word of the day?
Well, my favorite word will have to be prejudice.
Prejudice?
What?
You sound prejudicial.
Hey, it's my friend Rico Bosco!
Rico, what's your magic word of the day, Rico? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Rico, what's your magic word of the day?
Does prestidigitation only have something to do with D&D? I thought that was like a real word.
It is?
Oh, sleight of hand. The first thing that comes up when I Google that word is Dungeons and Dragons.
Nita's really good at it. What? Rico.
Hello, Mario.
Rico, your ex-girlfriend keeps messaging me on TikTok.
You never just asked you a question.
Okay, this is magic words of the day. This is called terrier work. This is for the straw dogs. Here it goes. It says, doubt. Doubt thyself. Do you doubt yourself, Mario?
No.
Doubt even if thou doubtest thyself, Mario. Doubt all. Doubt even if thou doubtest all. It seems sometimes as if beneath all conscious doubt there lay some deepest certainty. Oh, kill it. Slay the snake. The horn of the double goat be exalted. Dive deeper, ever deeper, into the abyss of the clubhouse mind, until thou unearth the fox that unhounds. Yes! Hey-ho! Bring that to bay, then wind the malt. Zen has arrived.
What is your magic word of the day, Zen?
Abra! Oh, sorry, Zen.
Everyone's a flower, I guess. Is everybody here tripping on LSD except me?
Are you in a wage cage right now?
He's waging away in his cage.
He's waging in a cage. What do you want to do with your life, son?
I want to sit in a cubicle in a skyscraper for 30 years. And then I want to take the COVID zabs and the boosters, and then I want to call it quits.
Sounds exciting, son.
Yeah, Dad. Wage cage!
Just like your old man, huh, son?
Yeah! Wage cage!
Well, we've got a minion Rabboni Shalom, Hashem always provides.
So I have a poem for those wage cagey people. It goes like this: wagey, getting cagey. Bots needs help. Don't be lazy. Zero breaks will make you crazy. I tell the cards to get their tazy. Need to get these new iPhones. Gotta pay those student loans. Work your fingers to the bones. Bosses need vacation homes. Don't trust unions. Vote in pairs. Buy old bosses consumer wares. We'll stay seated in our chairs and make our bosses millionaires. Love your work, love the pain, feel the life drain from your brain. Think of all you have to gain as your dreams go down the drain. Come on, wagey, join the crew. Don't you want your wages too? And if the boss man makes you blue, you deserve it. You're a screw. Weekend comes around after ages. You can come collect your wages. Throw your parties, have your rages, then get back into your cages.
Okay, thank you for that reading of poetry. If anybody else wants to read any poetry or a book, or if you want to lead us in a guided breathing meditation to transform all of us into flowers, feel free to do so now. If you like Robert Mangione, you can go to the audience. This is Magic Words of the Day. All NFFNs have to sit in the goo and basically meditate in silence. Hello?
Yo, did you hear about the Five Guys bonus because he said he didn't want to get killed? Was that a psyop? I also think that this Kit Kat stealing thing was also a psyop.
Why don't you just say clickbait instead of psychological operation? Because, it's just clickbait. All communication is clickbait. Just like Maxie here, our little friend Maxie, who supports murderers and has a sexual kink for murderers. It's all just clickbait. Many people don't know what super stimulus is, but if you're a gay man, you actually practice super stimulus all the time, because we have statistically proven that if you're a beautiful woman, you create just as much super stimulus as a gay black man. Keegan, welcome to the stage.
Wow, this room is blowing up.
Keegan, what's your magic word of the day?
Let's go with engineer.
Engineer.
Yeah, that's kind of like in the same family as my word. My word was document.
My daughter cannot say the word engineer yet, and it does not sound. It does not sound like engineer when she says it.
Nigga.
Keegan.
Wow.
Keegan, what do you think about the Viking warrior talking his shit over the past couple days? Dr. Brad Stauffenberger out of the Houston, Texas Methodist Children's Hospital, where he denies young children's cancer claims and kills children by denying health insurance claims.
Kills children. I don't know if you're supposed to be referring to him as Brad. I referred to him as Brad Stauffenberger, and several people got very upset with me. I don't know if he wants to be referred to that way.
Listen. Brad S, as I know him as, you could call him Brad SS by the way that he denies children care. There we go. But Brad's very funny. Brad's a man's man. Even though he sits at a desk and denies healthcare claims, that's all he does every day. Insurance claims, which is not a man's job. Listen, I like Brad. I think Brad is a good example of what a Gen Xer is, who served in the military but never actually saw war, who has always paid his taxes on time, and he's always invested his money when he's had it into the housing market. Everything's always paid off for him. Right, so he's lived in this, really ideal world, this ideal country. That hey, if I work hard and I invest my money correctly, I'll always have here. And Brad S is the great example of the lie that's been placed upon millennials, and
and Gen Zers. And instead of
Okay,
putting
then
any
try to land your
blame
plane
on
in 30
previous-
seconds.
Sure. You know, if we could put any blame on previous generations before him, he wouldn't. He would put the blame on the younger generations for doing what? Nothing. You know, but I guess for complaining. That's on us. We
Okay,
should not
Keegan, thank you
complain.
for your
We should
submission.
accept.
Everybody, invite people to the Magic Words of the Day room.
You
We're
know what? I'm
going.
not going to buy anyone because of the way that you're interrupting me during my submission.
You
You know, if you're going to ask for my submission and then I try to make an assessment over it, you know, I just want to be able to finish my point.
I feel uncomfortable with this.
Okay, you know what?
I feel uncomfortable with your child and your PTR, but you don't hear me saying anything about it.
Okay, let's give Keegan another 30 seconds. Go ahead, Keegan. Finish up.
Thank you, thank you. Listen, I just want to say is that Brad S. is a faggot. He's a faggot, and he loves to go on the younger generation for not wanting to have sex with him. That's the real key issue with Brad S. Is that he wants to have sex, but he doesn't want to have sex with 60-year-olds. He wants to have sex with 30-year-olds and 20-year-olds, and they don't love him. And so he takes it out, he takes the frustration out onto the younger generations because of that. Thank you, and peace be upon the great Muhammad.
Interesting. So, you think he's sexually frustrated?
I have one story of upstairs. He was like, while breathing into the mic, while he was doing his whole economist speech, like
Who was that?
about Bitcoin and banking.
Oh, Brad, yeah.
My assumption is that Brad S. goes to a national park every single weekend. He sees some 25-year-old hippie girl on a hike. He says, "Hi, I'm Brad S." And she says, "Please get away from me. You're a creep. I'd rather be in the woods with a bear." And then he gets really frustrated. He starts jacking off in front of her. She runs away, and then he gets on Clubhouse to yell a little bit. Peace be upon Prophet Muhammad. Thank you.
All right, we're going to move this show right along. This is the Lou Fact Show where we keep flowing. This is Magic Words of the Day, hosted by Universe, my friend Zen and Alistair. If you'd like to make a submission or a complaint, we are ready to receive your magic words of the day.
In the floating realm of Clubhouse, where voices built the sky, people gathered by invitation, not command.
I'd like to change my word of the day.
Go ahead.
I want to change it to love.
I'm going to change my word as well. It's going to be hate.
I'm going to change my word to synergy.
Synergy, hate, and love.
It's part of the SS as well.
I want to
I'm
say
going to change my word of the day to usury.
my magic word of the day is trans.
I
Trans.
want to change mine actually to ding dong.
Ding dong. All right, well, Keegan, can you tell us your magic word of the day again?
My magic of the word of the day is Twinkie.
Twinkie, I thought you said usury.
Changing it once again.
To twink. So you talked about going on a hike, being rejected by beautiful women in their 20s just trying to do yoga in bikinis at national parks. And now you're talking about twinks. Is there something in your lifestyle that we're unaware of?
No, you're not aware of anything.
Okay, excellent. Welcome to Magic Words of the Day, where we are inviting people from the audience to come up below to above to share a magic word. Hello? Okay, I think we've let Maxi Pad down there spend enough time, in the goo. Welcome back, Maxi Pad, lover of Mangione, that murderous little punk with a shit-eating grin who I would love to personally take a rifle and execute him as an example of what happened.
Murder.
Oh, you don't believe in capital punishment? I'm sorry, hello? Is that a Gen Z thing? Hello?
In
All right, well, this is Magic Words of the Day. We're going to stay on topic. Does anybody else have a new magic word for the day?
Defund.
Thank you for that submission. Who's next?
Can I have 2 words of the day? Can I put them
Sure,
together?
you can have 10, not 11, 10, not 9 if you want. Shalom. Shalom?
Dancing Israelis.
Okay, what's next? Shalom?
Dancing Palestinians?
1488.
1488.
Well, those, yeah, I have 14 words. May I say them?
Sure, go ahead. Universe is standing by.
The words aren't that bad, by the way. You can say them.
Feel free to project anything you want onto the universe and see how the universe responds to your projection.
Gerrymandering.
Money, 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 money.
Bon shalom. We've got the world famous Yakov here.
Yeah, my friend. The 14 words aren't bad. Like, you know, I would say, can I have this? Can I have a phrase of the day?
Welcome, Yakov. Let's make a little space for Dr. Yakov here. Shalom and Rabbanu Shalom. What are your magic words of the day, Yakov?
I'm sorry, what?
What are your magic words of the day?
Let's come up with some magic words. Hag Pasach Sameach.
Hag Pesach.
Sameach.
It sounds like an Israeli car. Keegan, welcome. Sorry. Good one, Yakov. Okay.
Thank you.
Keegan, did you say you wanted to have a paragraph of words?
I wanted a phrase, but really it's more of an I'll use the acronym rather than the phrase. RAHOWA will be my acronym of the day.
Hoa?
RAHOWA. RAHOWA.
What does that stand for?
That would stand for Racial Holy War. God bless. Prophet, and please be peace be upon Prophet Muhammad.
So wait, who's fighting who in this racial holy war?
Everyone fighting everyone.
Everybody's fighting everyone.
So it's like everyone's in the cage, mixed martial arts, just everyone's just last man standing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Keegan, have you ever read Ben Klassen's 1987 book entitled Rahowa, The Planet Is All Ours?
No. Have you? And if so, can you give us a synopsis?
Well, I haven't read it, but I can give you one sentence synopsis.
Oh, well, if you haven't read it, then why you shut the hell up?
Well, because I'm reading about it on Wikipedia. 1987 book Rahowa, The Planet Is All Ours. Ben Klassen claims that Jews created Christianity in order to make the white people weaker. And he said that the first priority of the white people should be to smash the Jewish behemoth, which is not surprising. But don't you think it's interesting? Do you think that Christianity was created by Jews to make white people weaker?
Listen, it's a really interesting theory.
Christianity was made by the Romans to justify their way of life and to try and force it on a population. The greatest trick is controlling an entire population and being able to exploit their surplus productivity.
But originally, Romans didn't want anything to do with Christianity. They banned it.
Bullshit.
It was after a while. It took a long time for them to say, "Oh, yeah, this is a pretty good idea."
Yeah, they're like, hey, we can use this to create a story about how what we're doing is right. Look at the Iliad, right? Like people.
Are those the Greeks?
Yeah, so the Greeks feed into the Romans, feed into Western European civilization. This tradition of Christianity follows, and what we consider to be the New Testament is an attempt to, in part, reflect the life of Jesus Christ, but also to create a narrative that justifies the empire, that justifies the continued domination, because people need narratives. Narratives help us answer the most important questions of who we are, where we are, what we are. and what we should do about certain things in our lives. Without those narratives, we all come to our own conclusions, and we create decentralized communities that resist top-down control. But when you have a narrative that tells you, well, these are the good guys and those are the bad guys, this is why you're the good guy and this is why they're the
Got
bad
it.
guy.
All right, can you land your plane in 30 seconds, please?
Oh my God! Edmund, for you, I'm deploying parachutes. We're landing.
Okay, so I just got a question for you. How much Karl Marx have you read versus Thomas Paine and John Locke? Hello?
I've read a lot of Thomas Paine, a lot of John Locke. I tried to read Das Kapital. I did read the Communist Manifesto in its entirety, but Das Kapital I got maybe a quarter of the way in and I gave up.
What's more important, raising your children or reading books?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, Yakov, what were you saying?
I think he said that you're an inadequate father, Diogenes. Will you take that from him?
I doubt he knows anything about being a father. He probably doesn't have a good
That's not
relationship
true. I
with
have
his father.
1,500 miscarriages every second.
If the New Testament is
are you
narrative,
agreeing with
then
me?
what about Romans and Corinthians, Diogenes?
What about them?
How is all of the New Testament just a narrative of when we have Romans and Corinthians?
Romans and Corinthians are, it said, so first of all, the entire Bible is not a supernatural.
It's pronounced Bible.
The Bible is not the divinely inspired work of an almighty God. It is a collection of texts. I'm sorry?
The Tanakh is
That's not true.
completely true.
God has not spoken.
All right, we needed an opinion versus a fact ruling. Can anyone here give us the opinion or the fact ruling determination?
Well, in my opinion, I'd like to jump in and offer an opinion really briefly, which is just that I
I'd like to jump in.
the name of God probably could not fully be named by any person.
Correct.
And I think that if whatever the name that you think it is, if you think that you've got the name of God, I would like you to consider the possibility that the name that can be named, like if you can name it, it's probably not the eternal name. That's probably not the eternal name.
Yes, we've lost the ability to know how to pronounce it. Only the Kohen Gadol knew how to pronounce it.
And the way that can
And they have the largest noses out of everyone.
and the religion that can be named. Like if you can say, oh, this is the word of God, or that's the word of God.
Hey, can we talk
Do you know how they lost the ability? Do you know how they lost the ability to say God?
Can we talk about the Iranian snuff film? Can we talk about the Iranian snuff film that's about to be published?
Oh, the pilots.
They're about to cut. Well, the one of them they said got out, but the other one, man, they're gonna get his ass, and he's gonna be begging for years.
That's nothing. They got him.
That's not gonna be good.
They're gonna probably.
It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be all over Twitter. It's not gonna be good.
Does anyone want to bet for or against boots on the ground before the end of the year? I've already got one guy to bet against me. I'm gonna make $100. Anyone else?
Define boots on the ground.
I wouldn't count the pilot. I don't count the pilot's
No,
boots.
of course not. I don't either. That's inadvertent boots on the ground. No. Define it means
Captive Dreamer's on suicide watch right now.
define what you mean by boots on the ground.
Yeah, how many boots?
Captive Dreamer said, yeah, so we're electing Trump. Trump is going to keep us out of war. People like me pointed out to him that Trump is pro-war. And he said, if Trump puts boots, if one American soldier puts boots on the ground in Iran, I will denounce Donald Trump or something to that effect. Well, we got boots on the ground right now, boys. That pilot, he was wearing
Oh,
boots.
come on, that's accidental. It's not planned.
Oh, you want to make it easy? Don't worry.
15,000 missions, 15,000 air sorties, and one gets shot down.
You're such a fucking retard. Are you a Trump voter? Are you a Trump voter?
No, not at all.
Okay, then why are you coping?
He's not American.
Then why are you trying to
I
cope?
live in New York.
Then why are you trying to cope with what is clearly boots on the ground by explaining it in some other way. That is literally what it means to have boots on the motherfucking ground. But don't worry, before the end of the year.
Brand and the military terminology is you're ordering troops to go on the ground.
Exactly.
Order. Let's be real.
Fair enough. By that definition, I will agree with you. So, ultimately, though, if you look at the source of this idea of boots on the ground was a justification to try and separate the idea of aerial bombardment from warfare. It's fucking warfare. It's all one and the fucking same. And you stupid cocksucker want to pretend that boots on the ground is materially different than an aerial bombing campaign. You're already lying to yourself. But let's pretend you're acting in good faith. Man, this beef jerky is good. I'm sorry.
Did you get it from that theme?
I've never had a good commercial beef jerky. What brand? I don't know. Never mind.
I just want to know if anyone wants to take the over or under on that. I'm looking to make a cool $100 when this guy, when the boots go on the ground. When in Yakov sense. That is to say, what the fuck is happening? Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Alan, because I just moved everyone to the audience.
Oh, thank you. Let's go. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are assembled here today to discuss the Retribution Party.
That's right.
We are going to discuss the incoming snuff films where we will witness an American soldier begging and pleading for his life, reading a pre-prepared message about how he is safe and sound. And
that's right.
Just like the original hostage crisis, we're going to get our own Iranian hostage crisis. And the boots will go on the ground. They will tell us we got to shave this poor bastard. It's not his fault. He got caught. You know what's hilarious here, Keegan? Is Donald Trump said he didn't like John McCain because John McCain got shot down and taken a prisoner of war. But now Trump, as the commander-in-chief, is going to be responsible for a pilot that got shot down and is a prisoner of war. We hope. I mean, after all, Iran did follow the correct process to identify the United States and Israel as terrorists and to designate their troops as terrorists. So they might hang this motherfucker. I hope they do. I hope they hang him. Inshallah.
You're absolutely right, Diogenes, and I think that a lot of people will take this pilot in this video that will be seen by millions. And I believe that this will be the turning point for, again, there's multiple turning points, I think, for the midterms, but I think that this will be one of them. That this will be a key issue for a lot of Americans, is that when they say, you cannot make us and guilt trip us into a war that has not been ruled by Congress nor ruled by the people. If we are truly a democracy, even though we are not, we're a constitutional republic, but if we are truly a democracy, then again, there's no rule of law here when we decide to go to war internationally without the approval of the people. So,
look at this, Keegan. Look at this.
But continue.
Yeah, get this. Here's what's going to happen in the midterms. There's going to be a blue wave. Donald Trump is not going to be prevented from carrying out his duties and responsibilities in so much as they commit us to a war we cannot leave. So when the Democrats take over, they're going to validate it to the fullest extent possible. They might even be responsible for the draft, but they're going to say, man, we had to do this because Donald Trump is a fucking idiot. And all of the left will say, yeah, and thank God the adults are back in charge. And no one will agree with the sentiment, well, since the adults are back in charge, can we please stop? You know, isn't the best time to correct a mistake now? Like, no.
Right.
Then they're gonna be begging for war and justifying it and saying, well, we're already halfway in, we might as well go all the way.
Exactly. No, you're absolutely right. War will not end because the midterms are lost by the Republicans. It will be them saying, well, now that we're in this, we need to do it the most justified and correct and moral and ethical way. You know, we're not gonna just murder the Ayatollah or the Supreme Leader or whoever willy-nilly. We're gonna do it more strategically. We're gonna do it better.
We're morally justified in waging this war because we didn't start it after all. Yeah, that's right.
And Diogenes and Rico, understand that I know that
sometimes you're not as technical. For some reason you're not tech savvy, but if you want to mine a room, you must demine everyone and make everyone a retribution room. It's a requirement.
Based! So let it be written, so let it be done. Inshallah. This is the way. I will proceed accordingly. Monsieur P. Game.
And the way to do it is the first person you must demod the creator of the room because he will be quick to kick you.
Understood. I see you down, Edmund. Oh, beautiful. We're not even members of the house. You did a beautiful thing, Keegan. Oh,
This is a beautiful room.
It is a beautiful room. The biggest room. The best room. Oh.
Inshallah.
And God is going to be their God again. After Judah itself, the treacherous sister, goes into the 70 years. So when we read Jeremiah, and we start at verse 28, where he read, this is why I was asking if it was so far off, because it's telling us clear that it was that same time period that verse Jeremiah chapter 29.
Okay, this is the second coming and resurrection of the church. Buttercup.
And the Soviet Union during the Cold War. That's why we were down there. We were down there to not only protect Americans' interests, but to save their own asses from the scourge of communism. And how do they pay us back? By using, used to this term, weaponized immigration. And that's exactly what they're seeing. So I don't want to point to Odeon as anyone as unique in his position, because that's exactly what the left does. They use an intellectual argument where he says, well, oh yeah, I believe in closed borders, and yeah, you should send criminals back. But anybody who's here that was allowed in, who took advantage of a system that the left created, well, they get to stay. And what it does is it rewards those criminals, and make no mistake, they are criminals, and allows them to implement a policy of weaponized immigration. So what do you get in Minnesota? You get the Leering centers and all of the other corruption that goes on, where they're stealing billions of dollars from Americans and sending it back to their countries. So I'm done with that. And the last thing I'll say, Sword, is don't call Odeon Your Highness. The proper term in Nigeria is either Kabisi or even better, Alake, because that's the term they use for their local leaders, who, by the way, are all corrupt pigs, by the way. So, yeah, call him Alake. That's much better.
Lord, is it my turn? Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
How long do I have?
You said a minute, right?
A minute? Yeah, I would like to give the minute to Brad. Brad, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
I love this shit, man. This is great. I mean, you've got Alan. There's no lies detected in that statement. There's absolutely none. So you've got these guys like the Odies in here that love talking this shit, love trying to change the cultures, and then they infect like fucking idiots like Resistance who got on stage and said, a 9-year-old, as long as she's bleeding and she can perform
Who's in here farting?
for me, and that's what he was looking
Can you
for.
smell my farts through YouTube yet?
I can't make this shit up. It was facts. There's no lies.
Oh, smells like garlic. Oh,
shit, man.
smells like hard salami.
Fucking other countries in South and Central America, they're not importing that shit. They actually remove you. You start fucking around too much down there, they shoot you. So these guys don't even go to the Caribbean. They don't go down to Brazil. They don't go down to South and Central America. They're not going up into fucking Russia. They're not going to China. You know why? Because the rest of these nations up there are saying, oh fuck no, we don't want your bullshit. Go back to either the jungle in which you were, go stay in that mud hut that you call the fucking house, and don't come over here and be an Uber driver, because we don't have the time or care to sit there and prop your ass up, support you with tax dollars, with fucking economies, and fucking give you free medicine, give you all this shit, and meanwhile you're sitting there saying, oh, I want to kill Americans, I can't wait for President Trump, I want him assassinated, I want to hear all this shit, and you've got these guys, you got the I don't know, a caramel macchiato, like fucking beat Boca Harams, like Resistance, and then you've got these fucking twats that want to fucking kind of go through. And then the funny part is about all these fucking Odie lights, these guys always jump on black Americans.
Get you in that resistance. I'm gonna get you in that quick.
All these black Americans are like, brother, you're with me. Our skin color is the same.